Listen to this first-hand experience from a haunted home. This is a story with multiple witnesses. My college house was truly haunted by something paranormal. I lived in a college house with 6 roommates. We all shared our own experiences in this house, most of which were non-believers or wanted to believe but never experienced anything paranormal. One of the first accounts was Peter. He was laying in the downstairs living room.
I swore I saw a figure crawling like a human would on all fours in the dark. I thought it was my roommate Dave, but when I yelled for Dave,
I appeared from my bedroom door asking what he was yelling about. It was the middle of the night and I was trying to get some sleep.
No explanation other than feeling super creeped out. Peter brushed it off as a hallucination, not knowing what else would happen in the future. The house was old and creaky. We would experience the door handles shaking and doors opening and closing, the sounds of footsteps at night, objects moving or disappearing and reappearing in random places. Danny woke up one morning with his cross necklace disconnected. The necklace was still on, but the cross was laying on the floor across the room. We knew the house was creepy and it had an eerie feeling, but it was cheap and we were broke college kids. We had these microburst storms come through which would just dump a ton of rain in a short period of time. During the storm, we noticed the ceiling upstairs leaking. The attic door had always been locked and never opened. Danny and I kicked in the locked door to find a dead black bird at the base of the stairs to go up. We instantly looked at each other like, oh hell no. We proceeded up to the attic. Not much up there other than old furniture. We found the window was open, letting all the rain inside. We closed the window and exited the attic quickly. It had an eerie feeling about it. We either awakened or made something unhappy with us after going into the attic. A lot more unexplainable stuff started happening after. The night everyone became a believer was a wild one. Once again, it all started with me. I was playing video games in my upstairs bedroom. Andy lived across the hall. I saw out of the corner of my eye his door creep open, like something slowly pushing it open to come out. Keep in mind the house had no central air and had baseboard heaters, so I ruled out a breeze opening it. I took my headphones off to say, "Hey Andy, are you here?" No response. A few seconds later, I hear footsteps down the stairs. These stairs were old wooden steps where the cat couldn't walk on them without them making a sound. I heard discreet footsteps down. I ask again, "Is anyone there?" No answer. At this point, it has piqued my attention because I'm not sure if anyone else is home. I go downstairs to find only Dave is home. I go into Dave's room and ask him if he heard any footsteps on the stairs other than me just coming down. He sits up in bed and said, "I did hear those footsteps," and asked if I only came down once. He was shocked because nobody else was home and we both heard the steps. As we are sitting there talking, I'm telling him what happened. Dave was a non-believer and never experienced anything. He was in a little shock and intrigued. The other guys started coming home from class. Joe and Danny came home. We told them what had happened and they were all shocked. Danny comes in from class. We tell him what happens. He yells, "Man, fuck this house!" in the doorway as the rest of us are sitting in Dave and Petey's room. Their bedroom door is right at the bottom of the stairs. Once Danny yelled, it sounded like a large man ran stomping up the stairs. Scaring all of us because nothing was there, Danny jumped into the room and slammed the door shut, all of us in terror. Moments later, we heard this loud boom that shook the house coming from upstairs, making us even more scared. We decide that someone must be in the house. We arm ourselves with whatever we had in the room, baseball bats, and Dave had a machete. We all get up to go confront whoever is in our house. We get into the upstairs kitchen to find all the cabinets open and the chairs flipped over. We all came downstairs and sat in the living room in silence to process what we just experienced. There was no explanation for any of it. We then thoroughly searched the house. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more chilling tales.